What is up, Axie community? Thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be talking about, is it too late to start Axie? And I'm also going to update you on everything going on in the Axie community, as well as an update on the price of SLP and the future of this whole game. As always, we give away 69 SLP to a random comment. Make sure you comment your Ronin address in the YouTube video. Comment it below, your Ronin address, and at the start of every video, I'll give away 69 SLP. Congrats to Nathaniel DeRoy. I generated this from the random comment selector, and let's send him on video 69 SLP. Not much, but hey, some SLP is something, right? So if you guys want to get in this giveaway, just comment your Ronin address below, and every video we give away some SLP. Also, hit the like button. My content is not free, so if you want to watch this video, you got to hit the like button. I don't make the rules, I just play by them. So hit the like button, or with all respect, get out. This is not free. Hit that like. Alright, so today the season 17 ended, and it's the off season right now for Axie Infinity, which just means that things operate a bit differently until the next season starts. They tweeted this out. They said congratulations to everyone who ranked high enough to win AXS. We are currently preparing for the next season, but want to clarify how the Mmr system works. So the Mmr actually is different right now. Basically, there's two Mmr systems. One system for the seasons and one for off season. So right now we are in the off season. Once a season is over, seasonal Mmr is immediately reset, right? So you guys probably saw your Mmr rating reset recently, and players transition into using their off season Mmr. All right, so your off-season Mmr is the same as it was last off-season. So if you've been playing Axie for a while, you're going to recognize this Mmr from a few months ago. If you're new, then it's just a fresh one. But basically, there's two MMRs. Second thing, I saw this on Reddit. Is now a good time to buy an Axie team, or should I wait? I get this question a lot in my live streams. I live stream on Twitch if you guys want to watch. You also, if you get 50,000 channel points by watching my streams, you can redeem a reward of a scholarship. So if you want a scholarship just from watching my streams, check out my twitch.tv. It's in the video description below. But I get this question a lot. So check out this response. I think it's some good advice. This guy goes, in all my trading career, this has worked best for me. Sell when others are greedy, buy when others are fearful. So how would you find that out? Listen to the hype, social media, criticisms, etc. Pretty good investment advice. I think Warren Buffett said this. You know, you sell when people are greedy, you buy when people are scared, when there's fear. And if you've been paying attention to Axie lately, there's a lot of fear. A lot of people are saying the game's done for. The SLP supply, there's so much SLP that the price just keeps going down. And eventually people won't play this game if the SLP is that worthless. However, I'll address that. I think that's a little bit of FUD and a little bit of an exaggeration, but there's a lot of fear right now. And so if you're thinking about this kind of ethos, this kind of mindset, which is really good in all spaces, right? Not just crypto, but when people are scared, they act irrational. So that might be a good time to act rationally and make an investment. I'm not an investment advisor. Always do your own research. This video is not investment advice. I'm just sharing information I've gathered. All right, moving forward, check this out, guys. I didn't realize this till I saw this Reddit post, but if you guys play Axie, you've seen this card. How is this every other card takes effect after the hit, but this card takes effect immediately? Very OP. It applies sleep to the target, and this card's definitely going to get nerfed in the next season, so I would not recommend getting an Axie with this card because it's very overpowered, because every other card applies after the hit. This card applies as it hits, which, why is that OP? Sleep allows you to hit through their shield. So it's basically a way to instantly go through your opponent's shield. Very overpowered. So just want to draw that to your attention. This card is definitely going to get nerfed, in my opinion. Another thing that I see getting nerfed in the next season is crits. Here we have a post. Random crits should not be part of competitive, especially when money is involved. I've seen some of the top ranked players who make YouTube content complain about crits. If you watch my live streams, you've seen me complain about crits. There's nothing worse than making all the right plays and then someone just gets lucky and you lose MMR rating. You go down in the ranks because of something you could not control. How will they nerf crits? Because every game has these to some extent. I don't know how they'll nerf it, but this is something I do see getting nerfed in the future. So maybe stay away from beasts or other Axies that are very focused on critical hits. If you guys use Twitter, follow me on Twitter where I do giveaways. I let you know when I'm streaming. I give you updates on Axie. My Twitter's in the video description below. And the price of SLP right now is 7 pennies. It was 8 pennies in my last video. One thing I said in the last video is this price of SLP will continue to go down until there is a new reason to use SLP. Right now, the only reason to use SLP is if you're breeding. A lot of people are not breeding, and so the supply of SLP is super high. However, look at this comment I saw in my last video. I think this is a Step Mama 69. You made a good comment here, man. We need a hunger mechanic. So you have to feed your Axie to make them work. Think about that, guys. Think about your Axies would only be playable if you fed them, right? And the only way you get food is with SLP, right? Kind of interesting. In my last video, I talked about also a potential solution to SLP burning is re-rolling traits of your Axie. You know how each Axie has 6 traits? What if you could re-roll your mouth trait or your back trait? This comment, though, I want to bring attention to. He says, instead of rolling a specific trait, you would have to re-roll the entire Axie and increase the cost by a lot. Otherwise, you could pretty much make any Axie very easily. That's a good point. That's a good point. So he's saying instead of re-rolling a specific trait, you would have to re-roll the entire Axie and increase the cost a lot. And that would actually be a good thing if it costs 5k SLP, because people will probably buy really bad Axies and maybe re-roll them in the hopes of getting better Axies. I don't know. But my bottom line is SLP is going to continue to go down until there's a new burn mechanism. And Axie as a company has been saying they're working on this, but they don't want to implement a solution yet, because when SLP price goes up, players come in and they've said their servers cannot handle this player base when it grows like it did a few months ago. And those servers were bad. Also, guys, like 90% of you that watch my content aren't subscribed. So if you've made it this far in the video, man, just hit the subscribe button. You always can unsubscribe, but just give your boy a shot. Hit the subscribe button. If you don't like my next video, you can always unsubscribe. But I make these videos for free, and so if you help me out, I really do appreciate it. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, oh yeah, right here, okay? So is it too late? Talked about SLP in my last video. If you have a long-term mindset, I don't think you should be worried about this short-term price action because the game is so new. And another thread on Twitter that kind of backs up this long-term mindset is this right here. And if you guys use Twitter, do tweet at me. My Twitter's below, but I like talking to you guys. I've picked some of my scholars literally just from Twitter, so definitely follow me on Twitter if you have that. He goes, why am I buying AXS at $60 even if I bought it at 20 cents? By market capitalization, with almost 4 billion, Axie Infinity is the 50th largest blockchain project. By revenue, with 700 million over the past 3 months, Axie is only second to Ethereum's blockchain. It doubles the revenue of OpenSea. You guys don't know what OpenSea is? It's the largest marketplace for NFT digital collectibles. OpenSea is the largest place. Before they had the Ronin chain, Axies were literally bought and sold on OpenSea until they made Ronin. In making established DeFi projects like Curve, Balancer, and SushiSwap, and Aave, these are like the DeFi powerhouses, some of the biggest projects in decentralized finance. Curve, Balance, Sushi, they look insignificant to Axie. When you look at how much revenue, Axie Infinity is almost generating as much revenue as Ethereum, the most used blockchain. And then he goes on to say, let's compare Axie Infinity with arguably the largest freelance job platform service out there, Fiverr. Fiverr's market cap is 7 billion. It's almost double of what AXS, Axie's token, while the revenue from last quarter, 75 million, stands at only 10%. That's kind of bonkers. So Fiverr is a website where you can pay someone to do a service for you. If you need a marketing job or a website done, you can get that done on Fiverr. The market capitalization, the value per se of Fiverr is 8 billion, twice of Axie, but they only made 70 million in the same 90 days where Axie made 700 million. Just for fun, let's take another example. Netflix, right? Netflix dominates the internet pretty much. Last quarter, the revenue for Netflix, 7 billion. Netflix market cap, 270 billion. So way higher than Axie, but look at this. The point of these tweets is Axie's market cap is very undervalued. They made 10 times, Netflix is a large company too, right? So of course they make more than Axie. But look at how the market cap changes. Netflix made 10 times the money, but their market cap is 60 times as big. Fiverr made only 10% of what Axie made, but their market cap is double. So the point in this thread is Axie's market capitalization, which is the value of all the AXS tokens multiplied by the price, is very low. And he's making a great argument. This is my first time reading through this with you guys, so I might seem a little surprised reading through it, but that's because I'm doing this live with you. Judging by this last comparison, the AXS market cap should be 6 to 7 times higher than where it is, putting it between 23 billion and 27 billion, which would result in an AXS price of $400. Currently $60, could be $400. And in crypto, that's not unheard of for something to do that. In a recent interview, it was mentioned that there are currently 1.9 billion people that would see an increase in their monthly income if they played Axie Infinity compared to their current job situation and also have access to the internet. So that's pretty bonkers. 2 billion people on this planet, right? More than 30% of the whole world would make more money each month if they played Axie. So you think Axie is popular now? What until the other 2 billion people worldwide discover they can make more money with just an internet connection? Why would they not? If Axie Infinity makes its way into the hands of 10% of these people, just 10%, right? So not even the 2 billion. If we just get 200 million of those people, we'd see a user base of nearly 200 million people and an increase of 13,000%. This is just the beginning, okay? So, if you don't care about market capitalization, this isn't a great argument, but he does make good comparisons to things like Netflix and Fiverr, and they make a lot less money, but their market capitalization is way higher, all right? So don't get too worried. Price goes up, price goes down. That's normal. If you have a long-term mindset, I believe in Axie Infinity. The biggest thing is they need to fix smooth love potions with a new burn mechanism. Whether that's re-rolling your Axie traits, whether that's a hunger mechanism where you have to feed your Axies to play with them, whatever it is, they need to fix a solution or find a solution, and that will stabilize the price of SLP, which then will increase the popularity, and we will see people come into the game to earn money like they always have been. If you guys are new, subscribe. Make sure you comment your Ronin address below to get into the video giveaway for 69 SLP for the next video. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Until next time.